Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Jack Wilshere, hopefully for the last time, it won't be. For the last time, I get to speak about my man and his future, at least if it's at Arsenal or anywhere. Now, I love Jack Wilshere. He's one of the reasons this thing started in regards to me making vids because I didn't want him to go out on loan. But I must admit, I'm tired now. Willie, won't he? Like, let's just get this thing sorted, man. We're seeing everything from removing Arsenal in your bio to the Instagram to all of these things. And I don't know. I do agree with you. I'm seeing reports now that you're saying you need assurances per se. I don't like the word assurances, but if you want to see the plans a manager has and where you could potentially fit in, or if realistically you can see game time, fair play. But we find ourselves with Jack Wilshere doing this time and time again. We did this the season Xhaka came in. We've did this every time he's come back from injury. He's got the ability to make an impact here. He's made how many appearances this season, and he's played well in the large part of it. Even though we need to remember he missed a large part of the beginning because he was coming back from injury and he missed the end. He was still there. He was prominent. People always talk this bollocks about staying fit. He was able to do that. Only problem is probably his form dipped a bit towards the end and he still need to score some goals in the league. But other than that, Wilshere's a 30 player. I don't blame you for all of these things because at 26 turning 27 in January, you need to realistically settle down now on things. But at the same time, I don't like the word assurances because I don't believe any player should be given assurances within reason unless you're the mad brackets or you've been brought to the club and certain other incidences. But I don't like the word assurances. Places are earned. With Wenger gone, everybody starts from zero. Yes, Emery might have watched Arsenal from afar and has his own biases or his own favourites in regards to playing and stuff. But everybody starts from zero. If you show you're competent enough and do your thing. As much as I like Jack Wilshere, when was the last time, like realistically, as much as I love you and you get into the start, you get into my strongest lineup, but if you're naming Arsenal for a couple seasons now, if you name your strongest lineup, there's a case to not include you, same way there is with other players. Probably 010 you was a definite. Like if I'm saying you're a definite in the strongest side, I don't really necessarily think that's the case. If we were to look at it, it's harsh to compare you to Modric, of course, but to get compared to Modric or Toni Kroos or someone like that, when you look past the gaze of how much I love you, of you, obviously your technical abilities, your long and short range passing, your link up play, the fact that you're Arsenal homegrown, the fact that you got the technique and the heart. When I look past all of that and look at it from a clearly tactical and management decision, you might not. There's a case for you to start and be as important, but there's a case to live without you. Like we're seeing West Ham. I think that'd be a good move for you. I'm seeing Palace. I think that for them they'll be laughing. Allegedly, the outlay of bringing you to Palace would be 34 million. I saw online. That's a mad thing, considering you'd still be a free transfer. But yeah, man, you made 38 appearances last year. So for me, you have something to offer. For me, I think you want to sign a new deal. But if you want assurances, that's cool because you need to think about P's and settling down and getting game time because you're at the important period in your career and these things there. But the word assurances, and he didn't say this. This is all paper talk, and we're all speaking hypothetically. But yeah, man, like it still feels a bit like wanting to be the coach's son. Like nobody should get assurances unless you're doing a mad thing. If you're scoring 10 goals and getting 10 assists, I don't expect him to do that. But if you're doing that per se, for argument's sake, people, by all means, some assurances you can say, hey, coach, I need to be playing because I'm doing that. But the midfield case, there's really and truly Ramsey based on form, and I know people say whatever they want about Ozil, but let's be honest, if you making your starting lineup right now, strongest side, Ozil's probably the only one you're looking at definite in that midfield three or whatever, and he even can get rubbed out to a degree. But yeah, man, hopefully, he said, I didn't even forgot if he wanted to say, like, he's going to meet Emery this week, allegedly, and see what it's all saying. The offer's on the table, so we'll see what it is saying, and hopefully be put to bed. I mean, there's a case for him to stay. I want him to stay, but there's also a case to let you go, let a couple, maybe even letting one more person go, and if it was Dreamworld, go for Nzonzi and pattern up the midfield and do what we need to do, man. But guys, deluded, man. Let me get out your hair, man. Yeah. Let me get out your hair. Subscribe, do the rest, man, and you know what to do. As for me, got to watch Love Island now, man. I know a lot of you gonna kill me for that, but I'm out.